Junior Senior.
G'day everybody, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and with me today I have Lean. G'day Lean.
Hello.
Now, today is the best of weekly drive number 4. And we have the winner, which is the Scania 4 series. Scania T 4 series. Thank you very much, Ease, for putting your last minute vote in and causing a whole lot of shit. But that's okay, no worries. We'll deal with it. Yeah, so this is the winner. So now we have, let's see, we have the Peterbilt 389. We've got the Mack Superliner, I think it is. We have the this one here, and there's one more as well. So there's 4. Now these 4 are going to be racing against each other this week. We'll do a video for it today. And they're going to be competing against each other, and you can vote which one is going to be the best truck mod for 2016. Sounds exciting, I know it is, and then we'll take that for a drive next week. Right. So,
Okay, there's a lot of people said hello. So
hello.
Hi Ben, hi Tow Truck, hi Owen, hi Taff, hi Peck, hi Ease, hi Mestig.
and I know what
Hi-ho,
somebody's going to say.
Rory.
Somebody's going to say, as soon as I can find my mouse, somebody's going to have a complaint straight away, and I
Rory
know
says,
exactly
nice
what it
looking
is.
Scania. What, the camera? Hey, the camera is off behind Senior.
No.
Tow Truck driver.
No, we have, let's see, all of these apps that I forgot to launch.
Turn on. Yes, I was about to say people are putting in comments and they're not.
Yeah. This is slowly becoming the complaints department.
No,
So-
they didn't say anything.
No. I'm just saying, with all the complaints that we've been receiving, and Lean, I've only shown you a few complaints.
Yeah.
So, we're going to direct all complaints to Ease54. So if you have a complaint and you wish to make a complaint, then email it to ease54@jnr-SNR.net.au, and he will handle it appropriately.
You don't want the camera, the top camera on, do
Yeah,
you?
I'm getting there.
Okay, the top camera's off and the one behind you is off, Senior.
Which one behind me?
The camera is off behind Senior. The one that shows the box, is it?
Yeah, everyone loves to see that, don't they? They love to see this view up here.
Taff says, damn, I was hoping that nice old Kenworth was going to win. Hey, Senior and Lean, how are you today? We're okay. Marcus, I wouldn't say we're great. The bot should be going now, Stig. Hey, Lucas.
Oh, shit. The bot didn't start. Hang on.
Oh, the sounds were. The bot's
No, that's
probably
not different.
there.
That's
Okay.
different.
What did you think of Blizzard Mountain? I believe Senior liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Stig
It
was-
reminded me a lot of... There we go. Now we're all good. Now we're all set. And
Everything should be working.
everything
now.
should be working. And there's the truck. And
These grips
there we
are
go.
sealed tightly. Better stay back. That top camera is brilliant, Stig says. Alright, let me go and see what's going on here.
Now, I was planning on doing another load, guys, but we'll have to do that next week.
Jesus, I can't even spell.
Was that cheer? Yay, we're off on the road.
Man, okay. There's a 17% chance the Stig will get sealed by Ease. That's alright, Stig. It's only 17% chance. There's a 57% chance Ease will get it done by Lucille. Rahim's hosting.
Okay, thank you very much for hosting. How many hosting dances is that, Lean?
Only one.
Only one? No, there was a few other people hosting as well I saw earlier.
On my screen, I have only one person,
One person?
and that was Rahim. And my chat's been going since about 8:30 this morning.
Right. Okay.
Rahim is the only one I see hosting.
Just watching that trailer as I go around. It's the truck and trailer itself is longer than normal, so on these tight European roads, it's like, well, you know, it's... I'm not going to say that, what I was going to say, but anyway.
Supercarter hosted. Well, it didn't show up. It might have been before you put everything in, because really I'm only seeing Rahim's host.
Okay.
Some of them did it before the bot went up. East, Peck, Supercarter, Stig, and Rahim. So 5.
Okay. Alright, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. And number 2, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. And number 3, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. And number 4, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. Number 5, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. Yeah, thank you very much. I knew I was not going to make it in time before that roundabout.
And Drew's hosting too, but it didn't show up.
Is that another one I need to do now?
There's 7.
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow, okay. Alright, here we go, another 2 more.
Yep.
Thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. And another one, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show. Yeah, thank you very much.
Is the application still shut for the convoy? Has that not been set up?
No.
Okay. Alright. There you go, Supercarter. Yes, it is.
Why is Supercarter asking? He's already in there.
Yeah, you don't need to apply again if you're already part of it.
Only once. You only need to apply once, guys. It's not a continual thing. Alright, and look, while we're on the topic of... Oh, come on! Damn fucking whore of a thing. While we're on the topic of... And now you're wanting to shift into... and stay in that gear, are you? Damn thing. Okay, go. While we're on the topic of hosting dances and donation dances, we have received several complaints about people saying that they do not want to see the actual donation dance or the hosting dance.
Well, was it I thought it was just the donation dance.
Well, what's the difference between the donation dance and the hosting dance?
The music.
It's exactly the same thing.
Alright, what the complaint was that the music and it goes longer. You looked like you were a stripper doing the full Monty with the porno music in the back with the donation dance. That's what Tony Sampson and it was Charlie Harper and Dylan's complained about, that it looked like a porno dance with you and you doing trying to do the full Monty. So, is that true? Nobody likes the donation dance, or is it just 3 people being picky?
Yeah, because that's what we want to know, guys. If you would just like a 7 honk salute, right? Then I'll do that. That's fine, but I think that's actually quite boring. But I'll do that. If you would much prefer to have a 7 honk salute, then when by the time this video goes live tonight, you can actually comment on it, and I'd like to see some comments on what people actually think. If they would like to see 7 honks for a donation, or would they like to keep the donation dance? And we'll have probably people in chat will be saying something at the moment.
Blue Man hosted. Well, at the moment, just a minute, yeah, I'm past there. The dancing is the way we do things here. People get over it, Supercarter says. Taff replied to your message on Steam about the convoy, but he couldn't access it, so he replied with his foreign name. Rory says, I love the dance. Stick says, I like the dance just fine. I don't get what they're on about. Blue Man says, I like the dancers. E says, I seriously disagree with them. I love the dancers.
Oh, fuck.
And Tav says, that would be 3 people being picky. I love the dancers. That's unique since I haven't seen anyone dance.
Exactly. That is my point exactly.
Peck says the dance is good. Sam Police says, I like the dance. Yes, Rahim, the best of the weekly drive was today on Thursday rather than Wednesday, so no biggie. No biggie.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to get in and do some of that
Blizzard
Forza
Mountain.
Horizon Blizzard Mountain while it was hot off the press.
And I agree with Taff. I think that, and that's why, you know, Senior was talking about getting rid of it. I said 3 people, and honestly it was only Tony Sampson, and then Charlie Harper and Dylan had to jump on the bandwagon as well. If you're going to do something that 1 or 2 people say they don't want, you'd be sitting here doing nothing all day, just looking at a screen going, hi, hi. Just so you don't offend 1 or 2 people.
Look, we don't care about offending people. That's what we've said from the word go.
Yes, Blue Man, we know we owe you a hosting dance. Sorry, we were just trying to sort that out.
Sorry.
Yeah, I knew you owed him a hosting dance. Supercarter said, so basically we all love the dancers. Yeah, I think it's just one particular person who got a bug up his ass, and then a couple of people jumped on the bandwagon as well. And I'm sorry if my words offend people, but again,
Tough
that's
tits.
me. I talk like this. If you don't like it, sorry.
Yeah, look, I'll stand by Lean. We've also had complaints about Lean. Look, if you don't like it, there's the door. You know, piss off and watch some other bastard's channel. You know, we don't care.
And for those people who really don't like me and think I'm an annoying bitch, as was said, which doesn't bother me because I am a bitch and I'm proud of that, I go back to work come Monday, so you'll only have to put up with me for 2 days a week after that, so there you go.
Which is, I find, really sad because I enjoy having Lean here and I think it's wonderful. So, Lean, I enjoy your time here. I think that you add a good bit of comedy to the show. I think it's funny, some of the shit you do.
It doesn't bother me. I've known all my life I rub certain people the wrong way and it doesn't bother me. That's me. So basically, Supercarter said we love the dancers. Don't forget to do the hosting dance for Blue Man, please.
Yep, just turning this corner.
And then I'll catch up with the rest of the chat.
Alright, so let's do that hosting dance. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting this junior senior show, yeah. And yes, I do dance like a monkey, and I may be a stripper.
He says, I agree with Taff. An Aussie dancing for people who support the stream is extremely unique. Just picky people these days. H2's back. Hello.
Hey, g'day. How's it going,
Stitch
H2?
says, if people don't like the dance, they can either look away or just go away. Good on you, Senior. You tell them, JW Vlog says. Stick says, we love Reed here. Raheem says, your dances really make the channel fun. Senior.
Well, that's the whole idea of this, is to make it fun and entertaining. If I do, okay, let's do, for a donation, just pretend we get a donation, right? And let's just try this out, shall we? So, thank you very much for your donation. We're now going to give you a 7 honk salute. Thank you for your donation.
That sucks.
How boring as batshit is that? That is so boring. I mean, I'd much rather get up and dance because 1, gives me exercise. That's why we call it senior fit. Huh? 2, it makes people laugh. That's the whole idea of YouTube, is getting up and entertaining people. And also having a rant like I do now. But it's fun, that's the thing. You know, I don't know. I think people just take things way too seriously.
I think unless it becomes an ongoing complaint, you need to stop worrying about the 1 or 2 picky people.
No, I'm not worrying.
Yeah.
I was just mentioning it, that's all, because the thing is that if it really is something that you would like to see gone, then sure, if the majority says it's no good, then fine. I'm obviously, you know, barking up the wrong tree.
So I'll catch up with Check.
Check? Which check?
Now.
Is it $1 million check?
Says, yeah, without Liam we would be missing a part of it all. Owen says Taff Plays is a fan that needs a dance. He says I'm a psychopath and like being one. So there you are. We always have Lean hype and Lena's around. Anyone saying any difference is a hater. Raheem says Lena's awesome. Supercar says Nick Lena's funny and it's good to the show and how everyone is because we're all unique. So get over it. Piss off you picky people.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. See.
Stephen says what's up.
G'day, Stephen. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream.
And then your horn thing, people said boring, put them to sleep. How something boring is that? How crap boring is that? I'm just putting in because the stars take the word out.
Yep.
That is really boring. And Lucas says, I'm with you, Senior and Lean. Senior, you do what you want to do. Blue Man said, boring. 7 honks, that's boring, Rahim said.
Well, you know, I just thought I'd put it towards you guys, you know, just wanted to see your opinion as well, because, you know, I like to hear what you actually, you know, your opinions, and that they mean a lot to me.
Taff says, but that sucks that you have to go back to work, Lean. You should have taken the rest of the year off. Well, not possible. He says, thank goodness it's not a real thing with the honks. Yeah, Taff needs to be a moderator. Yeah, well, at the moment we've got too many moderators. We've got people asking all the time at the moment.
Alright, I think we're going to have to get rid of one to make room for Taff. So let's Lucille ease, and then we'll put Taff in. Alright, come on, let's do it. No, I'm just joking.
Stig, he was boring it to the honks. H2 says, Junior, I love that dance touch you got with those fuzzy dice, that classic cool right there. And Senior,
oh, thank
H2.
you.
Taff reckons he'll be a good moderator. Okay. Hello, Philip.
Hey, Philip, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
And Stephen Helverson, because it's not Hebert, likes the old Scania T. There's only a 24% chance we'll get rid of Ease by Lucilleing him.
Did somebody actually Lucille Ease?
Yeah. Happy trucking. Greats from Belgium, Mike says. Hello.
G'day, Mike. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, Peck says it doesn't agree. And he says, Lucille will never get rid of me. I'm all she's got. That sounds weird. Yes, it does, Ease.
Yeah. We'll leave that one alone, I think.
Owen says, Ease, you do a good job welcoming people. Why? He keeps on Lucilleing them.
You get Lucilleed when you come in the door. New person. Oh, let's Lucille that person and see what happens.
Is this the Dollar Series? Has a 6 Series interior. Is that meant to be S, Stig? Oh, is this the 6 Series? Sorry.
Okay.
Has a 6 Series interior.
Well, I have a confession to make, guys. Look, I really tried hard to get this as close to what I wanted as possible today, and I didn't quite get there. At the last minute, it takes 45 minutes to an hour to configure this truck. So at the last minute, I was going bang, 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 bang. Yes, put this on, this on, this on, this on, this on. And I tried to make it as 4 series as possible, but I didn't quite get there. So.
And Stig, you weren't supposed to point that out.
You weren't supposed to point that out, Stig, but thank you very much for pointing that out, Stig. So.
We were hoping that nobody would point that out.
Yeah, I did know that. I did notice it, but I didn't want anyone to point that out. But never mind. Ease quickly, Lucille Stig. So yeah, there we go. That happened. So there's the truth, guys. I was in a rush this morning. I was working on this since 7:30 this morning, but still couldn't get the stream going on time. Blah! So there we go. Shit happens. Well, yes, you go.
Senior doing the dancing is fun to see, and having Lean doing the chat is really good because of the way she does it. H2 says, Junior Senior, you need to do a vid all about cab over mods for ATS. I would enjoy it like cab overs more than long nose trucks, and Mac is my favourite brand.
I like cab overs too. But I don't know about a video on just cab overs.
Stig says, I didn't know. I thought you configured a 4 series. Shh, we're not talking about it. Mike Zurg says, I love Euro trucks. Drive today. Viva la France.
Well, we're actually doing pro mods today, guys, if you haven't noticed. As part of the best truck mod for the year, we also did a poll on the forums, and I'm sorry if you did miss out on that, but Stig, can you close that poll as well, by the way? Just make it so it's closed. As an admin, you should be able to do that. So,
yes, sorry.
Yeah, so we're using pro mods. We're using the best truck mod. Get that word out. That was voted. So best of the best. Hang on. What is this again?
Best weekly drive number 4.
That's it. This is best weekly drive number 4, right? So, we're next going to be doing the best of 2016. So there we go. And I also thought I'd use a Euro Truck map for this one. And next time we'll see which one will win. It could be American Trucks or it could be Euro Trucks. But if American Trucks wins, we'll use the best map mod for that. And if Euro Truck wins, we'll use the best map mod for that. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So
okay.
That was just a whole bundle of nothing, really.
Owen says, yep, you need a Dancy's. Oh, well, it's still a good truck cough, even though it's a Scania cough, Taff says.
It's a good mod. It's a very good mod. Is the way I look at it.
If this truck has any faults or wrongly configured, you can blame it on me. Yes, because he caused it. Easily sealed Stig, and there was a 13% chance Stig will get Lucille.
Oh, Lucille.
Stig did a loser thing to Ease. Blue Man says, hey Senior, guess what? I sold my Nintendo 3DS yesterday and got $80 for it. Should I get the France DLC for ETS2 in another game like Farm Simulator?
No, get the mini Nintendo. No, it's up to you, mate, what you do. The France DLC is quite good. So, oh, that reminds me. What's today? Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah. Shit. It's another thing I've got to add on my list of things to do. I haven't set the convoy up for this week.
That's what we were just talking about. Supercar, you can't beat an old Mac. And Stig says to Blue Man, you should. That's, of course, just my opinion. Peck says, I love how Pro Mode leaves Viva la French trailers behind even though it removes the maps. Really?
It does. Yeah, it does. But anyway.
H2 says true. E says the logic. What are Pro Mods, Lucas says?
Pro Mods is a map mod. If you just Google Pro Mods, you'll see a link to it. And what it does is it adds in a whole heap of towns and stuff like that that you can actually use on Euro Truck Simulator 2. So they've been around for a long, long time now, and they got a large fan base. The only thing is that if you install it now and you have the Vive la France DLC, you will actually lose that DLC because it removes it so it can add stuff in. Future updates will fix that problem, so you can have both, but at the moment it's not. It takes out the Vive la France.
Pro Mods, big map, I love it, Mike says. Stick said there was no way to close it, so he deleted it.
Oh, there is a way to close it, but
at least it's gone now.
I didn't want it deleted because I need that as a reference, so we need to try and undelete that now.
Pro Mods make the roads realistic. For 8,000 subscribers and only a couple of people watching. Yeah, it's that time of the year too. H2 says, Junior Senior, what is the job you wanted to have when you were a kid? I still don't know why I'm asking. I want to be a trucker and I have a cab over Mac with a bull bar. It would be nice, but anyways, what's...
Okay, so...
What job?
Shit! Okay, so... The answer to that question was I wanted to be a truck driver. All my life I wanted to drive trucks. I actually wanted to drive for the army, but I couldn't because my eyes are fucked. So I can't do that. So anyway, I just wanted to drive trucks, but I never did. So now I do it like this, playing computers. I found a new love after I was 17 and the army said I couldn't join. And that was computers. I really loved computers, and so I went to study as a technician. So there we go. Though I still love driving trucks.
Tow truck driver, thanks for the host.
We need to do a hosting dance. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting. Junior Senior Show, yeah. Thank you very much.
Supercarter wants to know for the convoy, you're just going to be in the France DLC because I don't have it.
Oh, bugger. How many people don't have that France DLC?
I'll find out. Taff says there's 29 people watching, Owen. Well, quality on SCS games means performance loss. Peck says, sorry Stig. No, it's all good, Stig. You did what you thought was the best.
Yeah, that's all right, Stig. You did what you thought you could. What was the right thing, mate? That's fine. We just need to try and get that back now. That's all, because I'm still using it.
Lucas wants to know, what are you guys planning for Christmas? Not a lot. Actually, we're having a very quiet Christmas this year.
Well, this year we're going to stand around the Christmas tree. We're going to borrow Lucille, and we're going to Lucille the Christmas tree until it's not standing, and then we're going to set it on fire.
Like hell you are.
Well, that's what I'd do anyway.
H2 says, I'm actually sad. Why are you sad? My eyes are fucked too. Yeah, well, so are mine. I wear glasses. Well, I have Viva la France, Stephen Helverson says. I'm getting it sooner or later, he says. What are you getting sooner or later? I've lost a bit of a
Viva la France.
Oh, okay. Druce doesn't have the France.
So most of them don't have it yet, by the sounds of it.
Stephen does, Drew doesn't, Supercarter doesn't, Rahim doesn't.
Wow.
We're sort of looking at those guys that are going to be at the convoy on Sunday. So if you're in the convoy and you don't have it, we might need to know.
Yeah, I might change my plans for the convoy, by the sounds of it.
Taff doesn't. Funeral Puma, what's up? Tow truck has. Oh, that was funny.
What was that?
I was watching a clip about this kid that wouldn't do what he was told because he wouldn't get off his computer and his gaming equipment. So his dad brought in a sledgehammer and just smashed it all to shit, and the kid's just bawling on the bed.
Oh, well, that sounds like something I'd do.
I think, I don't agree with vandalising stuff, but sometimes I think kids in particular just think that they can do what they want, and this guy kept asking his son to get off of it and do his stuff, and he wouldn't, so he just come in and smashed it. Stig has the DLC. Your safety director will be there in the new Junior Senior Safety Department Mercedes-Benz. Very good, Stig. Rory, how much does it cost?
Yeah, this one wasn't a cheap one, was it? It was, oh geez, I forgot.
You're a sick puppy, mate.
What's he doing now?
Well, you know what? I don't need any DLC. I have Lucille, and she's the one who comforts me when I'm sleeping.
Okay. Next.
Taff says, my eyes are sort of stuffed too. I wear glasses since I'm short-sighted. Blue Man says, I don't yet. I'm hoping to get it later this week. And tow truck driver had his caps on. That's alright. The same as the Scandinavian DLC is the cost. So for Rahim said it cost him £13.49. $17.99 for ease. That's in euros.
Yeah. I think it was a little bit more Australian.
Supercarter says I've got to go to the shops and get a Steam gift card to get the DLC, and it's bloody raining, so I'm not getting it anytime soon. Why? Will you melt out in the rain, Supercarter? Oh, precious. They invented things called umbrellas. Stephen says, which do you like better, MAN or Scania?
I'd have to say Scania. MAN is not really one of my favourite trucks.
Stig says it costs $19 US. H2 says, can you pray because I only asked for ATS and that's it. I hope I don't get it like last year. You don't need to pray though, it's totally fine.
What?
I only asked for ATS and that's it. I hope I don't get it like last year. You don't need to pray though, it's totally fine. I'm not really sure what that means.
Whoa, man, that car was hammering past.
There you go. He's put up a price list for people. That reminds of another YouTuber series he did for last year or so, Taff says. Don't know. H2, probably about 60% of kids these days are spoiled. Don't worry, I'm not.
You'd be one of the very few.
I saw them eyebrows raised, Senior. So what? It was what? $4,000 AU. What are we talking about?
4,000 AU.
I don't know what we're talking. Oh, you mean
the
yeah.
DLC.
Yeah. Well, it's almost it's the most informal listies. Stephen says yeah, he likes Scania. Tow truck has bought it France, but he hasn't driven it. Supercar says I've got to ride my bike and I don't want to get sick, and it's almost a 30-minute ride to the shops. Oh, you're such a wuss, Supercar.
Actually, rain would be really good right now, wouldn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
I'd definitely be riding a push bike in the rain.
You don't have a push bike because you broke it when you were drunk.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I broke my push bike when I was drunk.
Okay. H2 says I only asked for ATS for Christmas, but I got Farm Sim this year. I might get ATS for Christmas is what I meant. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Blue Man can't edit his video settings on his computer, and for some reason, and he's lagging every once in a while. We've got
we got green
here. We're all good today.
We both checked the green light.
Yeah. Talking about spoiled kids, Junior came downstairs not last night, the night before, and then he complained about how slow your computer was. He complained about the headphones. He complained about the speakers.
What?
Anyway, and there was a couple other things, and I turned around and said, listen here, you spoilt little shit. If you don't like it, go back upstairs. I'm sick of hearing it. I said, you are spoiled. So get back upstairs.
What's wrong with my computer?
Oh, I don't.
My computer's awesome.
No, he was having trouble getting into Steam, but that was because he double-clicked and tried to open it twice, and it was conflicting in the background, it turned out.
Well, you know, user error is not something wrong with the computer. The computer can't help user error.
Oh, right.
I think there's something upstairs. What the hell was that?
Might be Junior finally getting out of bed.
Oh, that'd
Taff
be nice.
says that person who sledgehammered the console reminded me of two other YouTubers. One smashed a PS4 over Facebook, and the other smashed all of his consoles, TVs and more over not getting a real job. Well, this was a dad who broke his kid's console. Stig says, how the hell did you break your push bike when you were drunk?
I thought we'd covered this story, but I thought I was a BMX bandit and started jumping off shit and ended up, I bent buckled the back wheel.
Hello, Gemtree.
So, and boy did I stack it. I stacked it hard that day too.
Yeah, you did. Supercarter's going to go get the DLC. I will see you all later. Don't get sick, Supercarter.
Yeah, don't get sick. You might. If you get sick, don't give it to us. Don't even tell Ease that you've got it, because he'll get sick just by telling him you've got it.
Taff says, I'm hoping for a new wireless headset since my last one's broke. H2 says, Judy, you should react to your first video.
React to my first video? Here's my reaction to my first video.
What the hell was I thinking?
What the fuck was I doing back then? What the hell's this shit? No way.
Tow truck driver says he would play the France DLC, but he can't get off Farming Simulator 17. Peck says, wow. Windows 10 isn't perfect, but I can't answer to user fails.
No.
Stig says, tow truck driver, I can relate. I have a slight addiction to Motorsport Manager right now. I wish I could talk to my brother like that, huh? Good on you, Lean. He's not my brother. He's just a spoiled little brat.
Oh,
My
excuse me.
PC is not even as good as yours, and I love it, Tav says. Stig says, no, you didn't cover it, and lol. I'm not sure what that means, Stig.
He's talking about when I stacked my bike.
Oh, no, you didn't cover it. That was way back.
Whee.
I'm too poor to afford a PC anyways, Funeral Puma says. Burgess Gaming, I haven't seen you for ages. Hello. And
Welcome to the stream.
yeah, I haven't seen Burgess Gaming for a while. Supercarter says if I get sick, I'm going to blame me so he can get Lucille. H2 says derpy lols. That's probably about your first video.
Oh.
Steven says you should do a speed challenge. He says reaction of the year.
Damn it! This I think I'm having a bit of issues with the steering. I'm turning, and the truck's not turning.
Taff says, oh God, please do it. I watched your first video to see what changed, and oh my God, you were completely different.
I can't even remember what my first video was.
Oh, this is Burgess Gaming is Jacob, who pissed on a cop.
Why did you piss on a cop?
I think if I remember correctly, the cop was a friend of his at a party, so it wasn't like he pissed on an unknown cop and pulled him up. I think.
It's a good story until you actually tell that it was a friend of yours.
I believe that's it. Is that right, Jacob? He's been using Twitch more lately rather than YouTube. That's why he's Jacob on Twitch and Burgess Gaming on YouTube. You don't need to turn, he says. And he says, g'day, Sean. Hey, Sean, how are you?
G'day, Sean. How's it going, mate? Oh. I think I've got this. I think my rush configuration has messed up the truck.
Peck says, wasn't the first video a Coach Sim mobile game or something?
No, there was long before that.
I thought your first one was an ATS.
I think my very first one, and I got to go through all 1,500 videos. I think it was an Euro Truck Simulator 2. Either that or Battle Block Theatre with Junior.
H2 says, Junior Senior, if I were you and react to my first vid, I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing it wrong? What the fuck? What the hell? Holy shit, am I doing it wrong? Oh, I'm try and travel and fix this. No offense. Yeah, it probably was bad because they were still learning. Burgess says, yeah, and he was drunk as... That's Jacob who peed on his mate Copper. Raheem says, I think your first vid on YouTube was Goat Simulator. All that.
Goat Simulator?
Tow Truck now wants to have a look at it. Gemtree, will you do a Let's Play on FS17 on Chillington? H2 says, lols. How to host a stream.
I'm sorry, not really understanding that question.
There's a new download, is there, on FT? Gemtree says, will you do a Let's Play on FS17 on the Chillington?
Oh, is there a new map? Is there? Chillington?
The Chillington, or is that a new piece of equipment? Somebody tell Sean how to host.
I'll have to have a look at that. The Chillington. I didn't turn my lights on.
Supercarter says it's not he steering the truck, doesn't have good grip. Now I'm interested in what seeing his first video was. He says you don't do Forza since you're always hugging the wall, so no need to turn here. You don't turn in Forza since you're always hugging the wall, so no need to turn here.
Thanks, Ease.
Gemtree says it's really good, I'm playing it. And he says ditto, Stig, ditto.
I got ditto.
No, he wants to see what your first video was. GTA Beast, hello.
G'day GTA Beast, how are you today, mate?
And Tav says it was indeed Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator, holy shit. I played Goat Simulator for my first video, was it?
Kenny says, hi Senior.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
H2 is going to be right back, he's going to find ET. ET went home.
ET, yeah, ET phone home.
If you want to do it, I'll send you the link to your first vid. Chillington is a map, Stig says.
Who said they're going to send me the link to the first vid?
Taff.
Taff? Yeah, send me the link, Taff. I'll have a look at that.
Sean wants to know how is the Blizzard Mountain on Forza. There you go.
Yeah, look, I like it, but it is very much the same as Storm Island. It has that same sort of, it reminds me so much of Storm Island, it's not funny. It's just rally. There's nothing else, all you do is rally. So, I much prefer I like it. It's, you know, it's no, yeah, I like the island, you know, the DLC, but I still prefer the original one, the way it was. Because you can do all sorts of stuff there. You can do street racing, you can do dragging, you can, you know, do whatever. If you want to do rally, you can do rally, but to set a whole DLC on rally is a bit sort of strange to me, but anyway.
Hello, Charger. And Supercar says just started pouring down, so out of the ghost shops when it dies down. Yeah, Supercar. You played Goat Simulator back in 2014. Do you remember what day you first started?
No, I don't.
Did you try the Nissan diesel truck on the DLC? Sean wants to know.
No, I haven't actually tried that one yet, but we can try that next time we play, which will be on Sunday, I think. Oh, shit. Yeah, so probably, I don't know, Sunday. We're playing Forza again on Sunday, but we're doing some, whatchamacallit, we're doing the, Forzathon, that's it, Forzathon.
And Funeral Puma says, yeah, and there are too many trees in there for Senior. Blizzard Mountain. He says, oh my god, oh my goodness, Senior has hair in that first video.
That was before I had my hat, yeah.
And Show Truck wants to know, did you see the new GTA 5 update?
Oh, yeah, I have heard about that, yeah. I'm not really overly excited about GTA at the moment, guys, to be honest.
And see, Sean says okay. Blue Man says he's having problems with Twitch streaming, but he's getting it better on YouTube. Jesus Christ, you were so young, no offence, H2 says. Senior's first ever video on YouTube, Stig, and he posted it as well.
It was only 2 years ago. It wasn't like it was.
Supercarter says the Nissan isn't too good. Taff says I tend to through on Steam and on your emails. Kenny says Senior, the person who made the Western Star 490 for ATS is making a Mac Pinnacle. Thanks for the follow, Sean.
Thanks for the follow, Sean. Thank you very much, mate. We need to do
Actually, it's Seankish. Different to the Sean up here, I believe. Just let me check. Yeah, different Sean.
Different Sean?
Yes.
It's not Sean the sheep at all, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. So we need to do a follower dance.
Just a minute. Owen says bye from your biggest fan.
See ya, Owen. Alright, let's do that follower dance, shall we?
Yep.
Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for following the Junior Senior Show. Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll also give you a 7-honk salute.
Person. One went from... Oh, it is the same, Sean. He went from YouTube to...
There we go. I did a 7-honk salute, Liam.
There you go. But that was only for donations, remember?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, donations. I forgot. Oh, I'll have to do it again now. There we go. How to get rid? Yeah, yeah, there we go. How to get rid of streamers? Not streamers. How to get rid of viewers? 101. Just watch Junior Senior Gaming, and you'll figure out exactly how to get rid of viewers real quick.
And honk and salute is boring. If you're going to do it, at least use the air horn, Stig says.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so that was 8. I have to do it again now.
Do the hosting dance, Caleb says.
There we go. That's yeah. Spam that horn.
They need to let GTA die already, Funeral says. And then you'd bury it, will you?
You know what? I actually have to agree with that. Rockstar needs to come up with something new. They've done Grand Theft Auto a lot now. So, it was a great game. It's been a great game since as long as I can remember. Well, actually, not quite as long, but anyway, it's been a really good game, but now I think it might be time to sort of give it a rest. Either that or do something revolutionary. And I think the logical next step for Grand Theft Auto is virtual reality. If they don't do anything other than that, it's basically the same shit.
Sean says, I'm a great fan, but I haven't watched due to high school finals.
That's alright, mate. High school's more important than watching us anyway, so...
And Peck says, I think it's had its chips, as they say.
I'd agree with that. Right, so where are we going? How much further do we have to go? Let's have a look, shall we?
I have no idea.
How much further do we have to go?
Clark says, hey.
Hey!
Ballsy. I've heard that.
There we go. We're only like halfway. So.
Stick says GTA 5 needs to be easier to make money in instead of depending on microtransactions. I would rather pay for DCL than have to buy shark cards just to get ahead.
Yeah,
Please
too many
agrees.
people have bought shark cards.
Jamie says, Senior, do you make a GMC truck? Do they make a GMC truck for ATS?
A GMC truck? I don't think so.
And Jacob wants to know, you're drinking any beer tonight, Senior? Well, it's actually 10 o'clock in the morning here. It's a Thursday morning for us. And Senior's got stuff to do, so no, he's not drinking beer.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what? When I was single, I used to wake up in the morning, have my breakfast, have a coffee, and then I'd go straight for the beer.
Yeah, but I think everybody does that when they're young.
And I used to sit around drinking, playing video games, drinking video games. And then we used to have people... Now, this is something that a lot of people wouldn't actually know about these days, but the internet, you couldn't play video games on the internet. So you used to have to invite all your friends around and get them to come and play video games. And it was called a LAN party. And I used to do that every couple of months. And it used to be a lot of fun. We used to just get totally wasted and play video games. It's like awesome.
Okay, Ease has money though, Peck says, and then he says, not anymore, Peck, not anymore. We don't talk about that, Stick says. You've done halfway, go faster. It's a Scania, not a Volvo, he says. He spent it all on on cars.
Loose cars?
No, yeah, loose cars. Senior, what's your favourite brand of truck? Volvo.
It's not the
it's
Volvo, it's Kenworth.
I know.
And the model is the K200. I love that truck. Plenty of room in it.
You got one upstairs.
I do
Model
indeed. I got a model one.
Blue Man says, are you using Pro Mods with 1.26 on ETS2?
Yes.
Sean says, Rockstar is destroying your wallet. Peck says, well, we can't talk about it if you lost it. You seen a new Trucker MP launcher? It's so cool.
No, I haven't yet, no.
Jamie says, like a 1985 GMC dumper with a 10-speed Detroit diesel.
Oh, now see, that's what you don't see too many here in Australia is Detroit diesels.
Jacob says, oh, my bad, I forgot about the time difference. That's okay. He says, I didn't lose it, still got around 22 million. So then you haven't lost your money. You're 22 million, you big tight ass. Sean says the new apartment has storage through to 30 cars.
Yeah, I know, but that's something they should have done a long time ago.
Funeral says it was good, but when it came out, but they need a new one.
They need something totally revolutionary.
And I agree with Peck. Make up your mind, Ease.
Red Dead Redemption. That is going to be exciting. That's Rockstar's next big project. It's just like Grand Theft Auto, but in the Wild West. So that's probably where it's going to be, where their next all their resources are going to be pulled into.
I have to have a word to Peck. Peck, you didn't see Red Wolf sneak into the chat. Hi, Red Wolf.
Hey, GT, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Peck. And he says, I love LAN parties.
Oh, I do too. I love LAN parties. We haven't had one in like a long time, but nobody wants to. Oh, actually, House comes around. He's the only one that comes around for LAN parties now.
I'm way behind on chat.
Hey, GT, how is City Skyline going? The new expansion. How's that?
Guns Before Roses says, thanks to the host.
Guns, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
And Peck said he did see him, he just kept quiet, he didn't bust him this time.
What are you guys doing in the stream today?
Well, who? Guns?
It's Guns and GT are in.
Well, I saw GT was online before, but he was watching something else, so I didn't say anything. But
that's alright, you're allowed to watch other things.
I think, yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to catch up with chat.
Okay.
Going, I love her. Red Dead for the win, boys. Senior, do you still love Subnautica?
Yeah, we haven't played that in ages.
When are you home for ATS Convoy? I want to be in it. That's Croft. Well, today.
What?
You'll open up the applications for the convoy today.
No, I won't.
Why not?
I didn't say that. Why am I going to do that?
Well, when are you going to do it, considering the convoy's on Sunday?
So I may as well leave it open, according to you, then, Lean.
Well, when are you going to open up the applications then?
I'll open them. I'll open them up. I don't know. Whenever. Next time.
Whenever, Croft. Whenever he decides to do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Frank says hello.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. But if we open up those applications and leave it open, we can't keep up, Lean, and then it'll be just like it was last time. So that's why I'm keeping them closed for a bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Dijon, not mustard. Actually, a game that I am watching very, very, very closely, guys, which I don't know if many of you would know, but Star Citizen is actually a very, very, very in-depth space game that we're going to be looking at in the future. And where I'm particularly going to be looking at is trucking. So space trucking is what I'm going to be looking at. So you can actually pick up load, not yet, but it should be coming out. This part of it should be coming out early next year, where you'll be able to pick up a load and take that load to another planet and deliver that load and get money for it. And you can also get large amounts of large spaceships that you can do. So you can get massive big cargo haulers, and there's heaps of things you can do in it as well. And for those people who love FPS, there's a section in there for FPS as well, so you can run around a space base shooting the shit out of your mates. So, but I'll mostly be looking at and focusing on the space cargo when it comes out. So as soon as it comes out, I'll be doing videos on it. But I have been running around Star Citizen and doing stuff, but there's not really a lot that I think you guys would like right now. So, but soon, I'm very excited for that, Lee, when that comes out.
Very good. H2 says senior, not junior. Should I ask for some stuff from the shop?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a stop sign there.
No, Frankie hasn't seen the new Truckers multiplayer thing yet.
No, I haven't, no.
Does Senior not sing anymore? Guns Before Roses wants to know. Yeah, he does.
What? Have we missed some hosting dances?
No.
Yeah, Guns did before.
Oh, yeah. I said that. I told you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do... Oh, Guns, look, I'm terribly sorry.
Somebody else did, thanks. I think Frank did too.
Frank did too. I had two. Oh, I'm terribly sorry there. I got carried away with other things, so... Alright, let's...
Jamie's going, so I'll just say see ya.
Thanks, Jamie, for stopping by. See you, mate. Alright. I'm on these curvy, windy bits here, and I need to try and get on a straight bit. Let's do some hosting dances. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting. Junior, senior show, yeah. Thank you very much. There's one. And we'll just get on another straight bit. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting. Junior, senior show, yeah. Thank you very much. And we need to get back on that side of the road.
Gun says I get my booty shaken for that host song.
See, a lot of people love those.
Night, Jamie and H2.
I don't know why that small portion of people said they didn't like those donation dances and that, but a lot of people like them, which is good.
Sean's got to go. He's got to study for his finals.
All right, good luck with that, Sean.
Yep, and good luck to you. And Drew says, do you have to resubscribe to Tier 3 on Twitch to get a Junior Senior Gaming hat? Is it Tier 3 where after the second month they get the hat? got set up?
It was after the second month.
Yes.
So it comes to the third. On the third month, we'll actually send you out that hat. So.
Okay.
And if you continue to keep going, we'll discuss that later on. So we've got some ideas for later on.
Does he have to resubscribe?
What's that?
Drew's, because he...
Yeah, Drew has to, and unfortunately, Drew, you have to start from the word go again, so it's not... You can't go subscribe and then unsubscribe a month and then subscribe another month, because it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So as much as I like you, Drew, unfortunately, mate, I have to do the rules for everyone the same. Alright, now I would like to throw some euros in there. G'day, mate, how's it going? So I'm talking to the guy over there in the toll booth. Yeah, mate, how's it going? How's your day? Good, yeah? Oh, see you, mate.
What's your least favourite truck? Senior Ocean wants to know. Ocean Shen.
This one that he's voted for.
The Scania.
No, no, I'm joking.
The Renault.
No, I'd have to say, yeah, I do not like the Renault, guys, and I'm not. Look, I don't know when. Shoot the Scania. When the SES bring out the Scania, what is it? The Renault T. I think that's going to be interesting. I think a lot of people will default flop over to that, but there's going to be a lot of people who will not. So I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment for that until it happens. But for now, I'm saying I don't really like the Renaults. It's the least favourite truck. Renaults or Renaults or whatever the bloody hell.
Call them. Tow truck driver wants to know, how much do you want for the hat on your head right now? And Jim says that's okay.
The hat on my... You do understand, guys, that you can get... There's limited edition versions of this hat at the moment. It's exactly the same as this hat.
And
you can buy them now on the shop, on the Junior Senior Gaming shop.
He's posted a link to it.
Yeah, because we've still got some of these for sale. They, for some reason, at the start they started moving, and then all of a sudden they stopped moving. I don't know why. Maybe we didn't plug the shop enough.
He wanted to know both, so he knows what his favourite truck is. He wanted to know what his worst truck was, least favourite.
Yeah, Renault. I have to say.
And Peck says Renault.
Renault in big capital letters.
And he says, don't hate a truck because you can't drive it properly.
No, I just hate it because it's your favourite truck. I love stirring Ease. Ease and I have stirred each other up since Ease first came into the channel, so... it's night time, it's dark, we can't see anything.
No, Senior, I want the exact one on your head. He wants your used, sweaty old one.
My used, sweaty old one? What do you want my used, sweaty old one for?
Don't know, but...
it's not for sale at the moment. It may be one day, I don't know. Wouldn't you want it washed first? Wouldn't you want... You wouldn't want my sweaty old hat, would you?
Israel Truck says, I want the one that you're wearing. Stirring is good, yes. Maybe he wants your sweat smell. Then he can make a clone of you.
Oh, well, that's better than what I was thinking of. What I was thinking of was not very nice. It's what Ease does late at night with Lucille.
Oh, don't. Stick says, I hate Renaults just because they're garbage, just like I hate the Volvo FH because it's fat and ugly.
I like the Volvos.
Peck says, okay, no need for truck wars. Oh,
truck war.
Maybe he wants the lice, he says, joking.
I don't have any lice. He farted and woke himself up again.
Maybe it's Junior.
Junior's finally decided to get out of bed and go, We got Burgess Gaming says, I can't stand Renaults. They have bad handling, higher speeds, they aren't put together well. I don't like them. Oh well, each to their own, isn't it, really? Some people do like Renaults, some people don't. Daniel McDonald says, hi. Hi, Daniel. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can we all agree the Renault's so-called premium sucks at least? Well, what about the Magnum? I think the Magnum's bad, really. Scruffy Hype. Yes, that is correct, Taff. Scruffy Hype. Hey, what I do with Lucille at night time is none of your business, Senior. You stop telling us all about it, Ease. We have to sit and listen to you talk about it. Well, it ain't a premium, that's for sure, says Peck. Talking about the Renault. Looks better than the ice cream. I like ice cream. Ice cream's good. G'day, Daniel. How's it going? Gee, Ease is all over that hello to people when they come in, isn't he? Will you stop barking, donkey dick?
There's just people moving in down the road. Shut up.
They're moving in already. Holy crap.
Get over it. Don't you dare wagging your bloody tail at me. Oh, no, this time there is something.
Oh, there is a parcel. Oh, so he's doing the right thing. Oh, dear. At least the Magnum has an option for 500 plus horsepower. Well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess, Stig. The Magnum looks disgusting, says Rahim. It's common courtesy, Senior. Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. We don't have any of that here, Ease, unfortunately. Rahim, still looking... still better looking than the premium. Renault looks like someone fat sat on it. That says supercarter. Well, interesting. Charger 389, 500 horsepower. My Kamaz got 800 and it was cheaper. Sounds way better. Yeah, but the Kamaz is not really a standard truck, is it? I think they're trying to talk standard trucks here. You don't greet people in Australia? No, we generally say piss off is the greeting here in Australia. Husky in the house. G'day, Husky. How's it going? Okay, truck war is over. Truck war is over. Truck war is never over. Truck war's over when the fat lady sings. And have you heard the Renault yet? No. Have you heard the Volvo FH16 yet? No. There we go. Oh, supercarter. Wow. That's a bit personal, mate. But anyway. Hey, Jeremiah. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And piss off, I thought it was g'day. I'm just trying to confuse Ease, Rahim. Ease is probably used to my stories. I tell Ease a lot of stories and it gets him confused sometimes, so...
Oh my god, that's terrible. I walked back to Supercarter's comment.
Oh, yeah. Just read up to where it was Rahim piss off. I thought it was g'day. There we go.
Yep, the battle of the junior senior truck wars is over for today. That's right, Stig. Taff saying in your first video the microphone you use sounds like shit.
It was shit. It was cheapest shit that I could find.
You did. I just went back and checked. Your first 4 videos were Goat Simulator, and then you did that battle block thing with Sean Jr.
Oh, Battle Block. Yeah, Battle Block Theatre, which we copped. I was pissed off that day. The first Battle Block Theatre I did, I copped a copyright infringement. And I'm like, what the hell? It was music that was put into the actual game, and I did a whole heap of research then and found out that you can't do that. If they say it's copyright, it's copyright. So.
Supercarter says, tough. How do you know what shit sounds like?
Just start the Renault.
He says, I got a friend that lives in Brisbane, and she says that's the way people greet each other when they actually swear to each other. Is when they actually swear to each other. No, not always.
I think your friend leads you astray. He's.
He says everyone has to use the bathroom sometimes, Supercarter. Oh my goodness. I also remember you played Mount Your Friends with Junior. Yes, back in the days when Junior used to stream with you.
Yeah. That was fun, that was, Mount Your Friends. So wrong, that game. So wrong. I am adjusting my speed. My why is it not adjusting?
He says she wears blue hair, so maybe I trust her. Maybe because she runs with the rock crowd.
Okay. Right, so we're doing 99. I want to do 90, and my speed control is not adjusting at the moment. So cruise control is running out of control. Let's reset.
Not wears, has blue hair. It's not a wig. We say hello like this. How the fuck are you? Not everybody does, Carter.
No, not everyone does. No. It's normally, g'day mate, how's it going? Chuck up a tinny for you? Want a steak? Iced coffee. Delicious. This is a very long drive today, isn't it? Longer than normal. Oh, there's another host.
And I don't know who it is because it hasn't shown up yet.
Hasn't it shown up? Really?
It's not showing up on my screen. Jeff says that sounds like what people in Murray Bridge would say. Oh, well that's how I say hi, Pixis. The sub, Blue Man Clarinet, it was.
Thank you very much. And I will
and that was Peck with a... sorry, Peck says that was Blue Man with a 5 sub.
And I will just get around these curvy bits here. Because it's really curvy.
Did you see that Alan Thicke died of a heart attack yesterday?
Reminder, who's Alan Thicke?
From, you know, Growing Pains, an actor, Canadian actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, died suddenly of a heart attack.
I never really watched the show Growing Pains.
Well, that was the one he was most known for, but he was an actor.
Right, okay. Oh, we can't do right turns in Europe. Alright, let's do that hosting dance. Thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, thank you for hosting, yeah. Thank you for hosting, Junior Senior Show, yeah. Thank you very much.
He subbed, not host.
Oh,
what are you
sub?
doing?
Did he sub?
I told you it was Blue Man with a $5 sub.
Okay, is it a $5 sub?
Yes, that was a subscriber
subscribe.
With a subscribing. He did the $5
Oh, he did the $5 subscribing. Oh, thank you very much. We're going to do our 7-horn salute now.
Brandon says, I love the Scania T series. Nice truck choice. No, it wasn't. It was an easy truck choice. Yay, the curvy bits. Love them.
Thank you for your sub. We haven't thought of a song for the subs yet, so...
You can't do a song because that makes it terrible. You interrupt the game and make it terrible, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So what should we do then?
Just what you did. Now do it right, Stick says.
Do it right? Okay. How do we want to do it right?
I don't know. What's your sub dance?
Hang on.
Oh, Taff said he bought a $5 sub from Subway.
A $5 sub from Subway. See, that's not a sub. You're getting me confused here,
It's a
Lee.
joke. He subbed for $5, but Taff joked he bought a $5 sub from Subway.
From Junior Senior Way. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, good one. Taff, not tough. Supercardi, you're terrible at spelling. For somebody who's still at school, your spelling sucks.
Alright, so what should we do? I'd like an opinion here. What should we do for the actual subs?
Do a different dance.
Different dance?
Or do the donation dance and you do something stupid.
Do the donation dance and do something stupid. What would we like to see, guys, for subs?
Blue Man's having real problems with his internet at the moment.
We could crash the truck.
No. Just so you know, it is 10.
I know, I'm trying to hurry this
I
up, but
know.
we've still got a long way to go.
I know you have, so crashing the truck will make it worse.
It will.
Curvy dance, Super Carter says.
Curvy dance. Curvy dance. I'll have to,
Pull the truck up and just do a dance. Donation dance without the hat, Stick says. Did it just freeze blue, Peck says.
Stig, do you not know that this hat is now my bit? It's my thing. It's like the bandit taking off his hat. He only takes it off for one thing. And what's that? We won't talk about it in this stream.
He says take your shirt off and spin it around in the air while dancing, laughing my ass off.
No, my big man boobs will blind everybody.
Jacob says laughing my ass off, you can show your tits every time.
Lean could do that.
No, Lean would not do that. Pause, plays, fixes it, Peck says. Eat a raw egg for a sub. No, how about you just do a dance of some sort for Blue Man?
Actually, we could do crazy things for a sub.
Can we just do something for today and think about that another time?
Alright, okay. What do we want to do again?
You're doing some sort of a dance.
So, so I'll pause the actual video and then we'll do the donation dance. How about that?
Okay.
Alright, okay.
You ready?
Okay, now hang on. There we go.
Supercard says prank call a stripper, I know a girl. Oh my god, Carter.
Okay, there we go. Oh man, the green screen's horrible.
Yes, that's what he said. Did it go blue?
No, it's green
Can
screen.
you help us out with that? Jacob wants to know. No.
The green screen?
No.
Can somebody help me out with the green screen? It's horrible. I need to get a better green screen or something, because this one's horrible. There we go. That's a little bit better. GT, what do you use for a green screen? It's probably the same thing as me, but you got better lights. All right, let's go. Go, Lean, go. Thank you for your sub. Thank you very much for your sub. Thank you for subbing. Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you very much for subbing. Do, 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 do. Thank you very much. A stripper dance. Woo, yeah, I'm a stripper. Better keep my clothes on for the stream, because otherwise my stream would be ripped off the channel.
He says, well, you're not getting Lucille stripping, I can tell you that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Stig says, a sub's are special. I think even the bandit would take his hat off to welcome a sub, or at least tip his hat to them.
Hey, let's go on to the intro again. Why has it done that?
He says,
Oh, screw it.
without the barbed wire shutters. GT Red Wolf, I have a painted wall.
You have... see, I can't put a painted wall behind me. You know, I probably could get a piece of board, Lean, and paint it.
We discussed all this. Kenny, the party has started. Brennan says, oh my god, lol. Taff says, I was just about to say you might need a new one. And Stick says to Red Wolf, that's a really cool idea.
Maybe I could have a fold-up wall. Possibly.
Blue Man says, how do I find the different sound effects I can do?
What's the command again? Oh, geez. Having a mental blank at the moment. It's commands. You type in exclamation commands and they get whispered to you. So you need to go to your whisper thing and get them. Because everybody's in different sort of groups now, so you get different commands.
Peck says the only problem is you need a clear wall.
A clear wall?
Yeah, he says it's been confirmed, people. Senior is on the dark side. He's wearing a Darth Vader shirt.
You know why I'm wearing?
Yeah, tell them why.
I'm going to see Star Wars today with Junior. Junior and we're going to see the new Star Wars.
Rory says, I like your cheap green screen idea. Drew says you could do the hosting and donation dance in one for the subscribers dance. Well, I suppose the donation dance could be the subscriber dance anyway, isn't it? Because it's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
Similar. It's not the same.
Well, similar in that they're giving you money. Supercarter says he asked his stripper friend and she said she will strip for $5 a second. No way.
No,
$5 a second, that's more than the sub's worth. Jesus, she's expensive. $5 a second.
Oh, Jesus, I couldn't get around that corner.
Jesus. Who is she? Elle McPherson. Taff says we'll just buy a Logitech C922 camera which allows you to have a green screen without a green screen.
How does that work? Really? Allows you to have a green screen without a green screen.
Kenny's going. Bye, Kenny.
See you, Kenny. Thanks for stopping by.
Peck says, Senior, I am not your father.
Very good one. That's
Taff
good.
Says there is a new one. Yes, there is a new Star Wars, the Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue.
Rogue One.
Rogue One, yep. Rogue One.
Then you should make a compilation of your best moments of 2016.
I am trying to get to it, guys. As many of you know, I'm extremely busy right now, and I'm trying my absolute hardest to do that. If you've got a suggestion, you can go to the forums, and if you've got some videos you'd like to suggest on which ones were the best ones for 2016, that would help as well.
Stick says I'm your tame racing driver.
Trying to get the right cruise control because for some reason my controls have gone all skew-if again.
I haven't tried a charger, so I'm not too sure. He says, is the Scania 143 from Equalizer still working for you guys? For me, it's not showing up at the Scania dealer anymore.
Yeah, that means it's not working anymore, so that's a negative. It wouldn't work. Means it hasn't been updated with the patch, because I think it was the last patch threw out a whole heap of mods. Just totally wrecked them.
And
wrecked him? Damn nearly killed him.
Peck says, Stig, you may be proved wrong on the race driver part. Connor's back.
Welcome back, Connor.
And Jesus, Burgess. What did Burgess do? What does she charge for a little sucky? Oh, I wish I hadn't gone back and read that. Jacob. And as I said $5 a second. Jesus, she must be damn good. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I don't. No.
Stig says, Peck, I may be an old sumbitch, but I can still surprise you young guys.
What, you're going to whip out your walking stick? No? Okay. I'll shut up then.
That was Stig. Peck says, well, we shall have a match someday. Thanks for the answer, guys. Charger said, I don't know what the... Oh, yeah, about that, yeah. Supercarter says she goes to my school. Supercarter, you... I don't know about this.
Oh, dear. The story gets bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah,
wow,
the C922 does have a virtual green screen feature.
And how does it work?
It, I don't know. The chroma key option to remove the virtual green screen and have just your face.
Chroma key.
XSplit broadcast OBS.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, so it's designed for OBS?
Yes.
Ooh, how much is that?
$129.
It's not too bad, is it, really?
You're not getting it yet, unless you got the money. $126 if you buy it from some companies. But there you go. So say $150.
But really, we've just gone and got these HD cams, so these ones are...
Does these need the help of a mental health professional? And the 8-ball said maybe not. Charger says have another problems anyway. The standard beacons have no texture anymore. Mod might screw that up.
Yeah. Sounds
His
more likely.
8-ball is Lucille awesome, and the 8-ball said maybe, maybe not.
The 8-ball's been a real bitch lately.
Supercarter says it's called being an outlaw, and it's a joke, I say to my friends. To make them feel jealous. JW's back. Hello, JW Vlogs.
Welcome back, JW.
No, I do not, Stig. Yes, you do need help with a mental health profession. You're as crazy as shit. Raheem says you made it to Frankfurt. Is that where you're meant to be?
Yeah, we're just around the corner.
Well, the C922 camera that Taff was telling you about would eliminate your green screen problem, wouldn't it?
May or may not. Why?
Well, it throws up an image. You can throw it up and put whatever you want on the background.
Well, I'd have to have a look because by the sounds of it, what it does is it takes the light from behind you, takes what's behind you, and just uses chroma key to change that. Now the problem with that is that if it does do that, when the light changes, we'll have the same issue that we got now. Unless it changes with it, then that's a different story altogether.
Going to head to the shop, Supercarter is. Alright, that's code for he's going to go visit his friend.
Right.
So he's not going to be getting the France DLC because he's at $5 a second. He ain't going to get much fun. Blue Man says, I thought I would be able to do the sound effects because in the description says I get 10 sound effects for subbing. Yes. You have to go and set that up? I
have to set that up, so I do apologise. Yeah. I have not done that right. It's something that I have to do straight after the stream, so I apologise. I have not figured out how to automate that yet.
Jacob says to Supercarter, see ya, tell your stripper I said hey. New Zealand Stig says, hey Lean, Senior Ears and Stig, how's your week and day? Yeah, not too bad.
It's interesting. It's probably the best description for it.
Taff says it has automatic low light correction.
I think I'd have to test that camera out before I actually got some of them. Has it got H1080p?
Yes.
Jesus, got everything, isn't it?
Supercarter says, nah, I'm going to the shops to get the oil, so buy all. Yeah, you tell us what you want to tell us, Supercarter. Senior, I'm driving a new Wrecker. It's my Steam profile picture. You should look at it, Trent says. Hey, Trent.
Hey, Trent.
Blue Man says that's why then. Yeah, it's got to be done. What are you playing tomorrow? Farming Simulator 17, Drew?
It's Farming Simulator Friday. Right.
And you can't muck around much tomorrow. Oh, well, we have to talk about that, don't you? Connor says, do you play GTA? Not much now, Connor, because it's old and boring.
Damn, I damaged the trailer.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I damaged it. Bugger. These longer trucks on the European roads is hard. It really is. It really is. Well, there we go, guys. This is the winner of the Best of Weekly Drive number 4. Oh, my camera's bobbing all over the place. So, now the next thing we have to do is we have to vote for the best mod for 2016. So, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the Mac? Is it going to be the Peterbilt? Is it going to be the Scania? Or the other one, which I've forgotten?
Stig says, I didn't do the backing and swearing bit due to a viewer complaint. Really? Or are you just being sarcastic, Stig? I'm tow truck driver, Trent says. Ah, okay.
Alright, so, any more comments there, Lean, or you're right? Or?
I'm just catching up. No, that's it.
That's it. Alright guys, well tomorrow we will be streaming Farming Simulator 17 for Farming Simulator Fridays. So, well, what are we going to do tomorrow? Don't know. I'll have a think about it, and then we'll decide what we're actually going to be doing tomorrow. Now let's see, what else? If this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check it out. We have over 1,500 videos there for you to have a look at. Not just Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, but there's also other videos there like Farming Simulator, Spin Tires, there's Forza Horizon 3, there's heaps and heaps of stuff there, guys, so make sure you check it out. But that's it for today. Look guys, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on! Thanks for reading chat today, Lean.
That's alright.
Thanks for moderating, guys. We had moderators today was Ease54, American Stig, and Peckboy. Thank you very much, gentlemen. See you, Raheem. See you, Peck. See you, Charger. See you, Drewst. See you, Rory. Oh, bye, Connor. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and watching. See you, Taff. Oh, see you, New Zealand Stig. I wonder if the New Zealand Stig races sheep.
He could do.
See you, Blue Man. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.